It's a Friday night in Woodburn, and there's no better place to be than right here inside the gymnasium. The Bellmont Braves went 22-3 last season, but they fell short in the sectional championship. They bring a loaded sophomore class into Woodburn for a date with the Warriors. Woodlan is coming off a crushing defeat at the hands of Angola. Can Alyssa Anderson and company right the ship and pick up the victory? In 49 states, it's just basketball, but this is Indiana. Hello, everyone. Eli Lawrence, manning everything by myself right now. We're getting you ready for Woodlan and Bellmont right here on Summit City Sports. Coming into tonight, Woodlan 1-1. They beat Garrett, lost to Angola. They were 14-8 a season ago, finished runner-up in the ACAC Conference, and they ended their season in the sectional quarterfinals with a loss to the eventual sectional and regional champion Whitco Wildcats. Those are the first two pickups of those trophies in school history for Whitco. Bellmont comes into tonight 1-0. They dismantled Concordia, and we'll talk a little bit more about that game in a little bit. They were 22-3 last season, NE8 conference champions, but they fell at the hands of the eventual state champion Norwell Knights in the sectional championship game. So revenge somewhat on the mind of this Bellmont squad, not against Woodland, but in a sense of getting things right, getting back to sectional championship, moving past, getting to regionals. Norwell no longer in 3A, so they'll dodge that bullet, but Columbia City's still strong. They were a semi-state team that got knocked out by Bellmont last season. Coming into tonight, Bellmont carries that heavy sophomore class. 6 of their 11 listed players on the varsity roster are sophomores, and you can expect a lot from them. They were active in the win over Concordia earlier this week. And now we finally made it to Friday. And while we have the time, we'll take the chance to hear a word from some of our sponsors. Big Eye Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eye Fish. Tom Steele Tires has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenwellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Jolie Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you are facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolie Law Firm is the answer. Sayoka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in just 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Laborers District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LiUNA. Earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. And today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And right now, Bellmont's fight song ringing throughout the gym. Pretty strong crowd from the Braves tonight. Not a too far trip from Northern Wells County as they've made the trek out to Woodburn, Indiana. As now the Braves will head to their bench. Again, right now, I'm the only one running the show. So we're going to work with a still camera shot angle, looks like, for the night. So we do apologize for that. Well, not a whole lot of other basketball games going on in the area, but the football sure to be active as now Woodlan takes their turn, and we'll hear their fight song. A couple of other ACAC teams in action, but on the gridiron, South Adams traveling to North Miami for a spot at semi-state. Adams Central looking for a 5th consecutive trip to Lucas Oil Stadium. Second quarter update from North Miami. It's North Miami 14, South Adams 7. All those games likely kicking off at 7 o'clock. Adams Central looking for that 5th trip to Indianapolis against Eastbrook. Eastbrook, if you didn't see their opening round win, I suggest you go back and watch the final plays of the fourth quarter and then the ensuing overtime. It was one of the most unbelievable things you will ever see in high school football. Score update from the landing strip. Eastbrook leads Adams Central 14-0. 4 minutes to go in the first half as the Jets look to get back, and now we'll take a pause for the national anthem. So now starting lineups are next. Bellmont's coached by Andy Heim. He's in his 15th year in charge of the Lady Braves. And he thinks this team might be one of the ones to click and take home the ultimate prize. Bishop Dwanger also in action tonight at Lebanon. You can find those broadcasts on IHSAA TV. So if you're looking for the Summit City Sports broadcasts of those games, we don't have them. It's on IHSAA TV as Bellmont start. Now they're going for Woodlan as they give the non-starters.
Number 10, Olivia Trigg. 21, Scarlett Gillingham. And 22, Amelia Wiley.
So the starters for the Braves: number 3, Kate Kitson; number 15, Annalie Krukeberg; Number 21, Lainey French. Number 22, Ashley Bleakey. And number 25, Marianne Bleakey. For Woodlan, it's number 4, Alyssa Anderson. Number 11, Savannah Schumann. Number 12, Caitlin Sterling. Number 23, Lexi Peoples. And number 15, Emma McDaniel. Dave Randall entering his 3rd year in charge of the Lady Warriors. He's 33-18 throughout that time. Bishop Dwenger leads Lebanon 15-0. And that defense, it's been strong all season long and really strong here in the playoffs. Nobody been able to mess with the Saints so far, but hardwood action here from Woodburn. Bellmont wins the tip, and we're off and running. Out in the far corner now, driving inside Kruckeberg. Throws back to the top of the key. Driving was Kitson. And now in the near short corner for the Braves. They feed it inside, working the paint around Anderson. Picking up the first 2 points of the game is Marianne Bleakey. And then immediately, defensive pressure from Bellmont forces the ball out of bounds. And the Braves get it back. Inbound pass goes to Kitson, who fakes a handoff to Kruckeberg. Now coming to the top of the key is Lainey French. French gives Kitson. Inside, it was wiped away from Ashley Bleakey. Woodland head the other way, but too quick as the head pass out in front of Emma McDaniel. And a second turnover for the Warriors, rather. Again, we'll try to work with the camera as best we can. One-man show tonight. Driving inside and then kicking out to Kruckeberg was French. Bleakey up through contact from Anderson. She can't hit the bucket, but is going to the line with a chance at 2. Everything runs through Alyssa Anderson for Woodland, averaging a double-double right now. The southpaw takes the first shot from the free throw line. It's no good. 6:52 to go here in the first quarter. Second free throw from Bleakey, in and out as well. Peoples with the rebound. Here come the Warriors. And now they can set up their offense. McDaniel had it taken away, and then stepping out on the sideline was Kruckeberg. And we're starting to see this Bellmont pressure early on in this contest. Anderson now, it's her first touch in the offensive end. McDaniel driving down the lane, had it poked and lost it. Kitson's now got it for Bellmont. She's running the other way. They feed it inside, up around one, no good. Getting her own board was Marianne Bleakey. Bleakey gave it out to Kruckeberg, and now they're settled once again, setting up offense inside. Bleakey again around pressure, but can't convert. Woodland back the other way. Anderson tries to flip it inside. Getting knocked down was number 11. That's Savannah Schumann. It was forced out by the Braves. Another inbound coming for Woodland. 2-0 still your score. McDaniel to inbound. She gets it in but cannot find Schumann. And now here comes Bellmont the other way in the corner. Kruckeberg trying a three, but we got a charge as Emma McDaniel put her body on the line. Ashley Bleakey picking up the foul. That's her first. Now they'll set up in a full court text. Full court press. text because we're reading updates from other games around the area. Us broadcasters do talk. Struggling to get the ball across the timeline was McDaniel again. Kroikeberg all over her. So Bellmont leads at 2-0. And at this pace, I mean, that would be enough to hold and win the game. Flipped over the head of Anderson. Going the other way was Marianne Bleaky. She gets 2 more. Doubles Bellmont's lead and doubles her point total on the night. Trap comes for Sterling, and then Bellmont going to pick up a foul. It's going against Ashley Bleaky, so we're going to get our first substitute into the game. Onto the floor comes number 4, Caitlin Barton, one of the 6 sophomores on this Bellmont team. Woodlan gets the ball into Lexi Peoples. Peoples in the lane, up around Barton, but can't get it to fall. Here they come the other way. Shot fake and kick to the top. 3 on the way. No good from Kitson. Rebound Alyssa Anderson. Gives it up Lexi Peoples, and now Woodlan heading the other direction. And Peoples shuffled her feet when she tried to pick up her dribble, so she'll go the other way. Bellmont gets the ball back. Nearly 3 minutes in, 4-0 our score. All 4 points from Marianne Bleaky. She's got the ball again, kicking to the top, now to the corner for Barton. Barner brings it to the top of the key. That 3 was off the mark. Marianne Bleaky goes out and saves it. Here's a 3 from Korkeberg. That one's no good. Rebounds out on the floor. Anderson fights for it. She can't control it. Still controlled by the Braves. And now it's up top. Handoff Korkeberg. Korkeberg into the paint. Top of the key and driving in. Just below the free throw line. The shot from Kitson was no good. A lot of opportunities, but no points for Bellmont this time down. Now Alyssa Anderson goes in around contact. Cannot finish. Lainey French, head pass. I think she was fouled. No, they're going to say she traveled with the ball. So now Woodlan will take it side out and try and inbound. They get it in. Full court pressure being applied by French. Sterling trying to work around it. Picked up her dribble, throws it into the paint. Nobody was home. Barton running the other way. Down the lane with the left hand. No touch off the glass. Here they come again. Warriors now. Kick. Sterling a 3. That one's no good off the rim. Board goes to Kitson. And then a timeout. 30-second timeout taken by Bellmont. So we'll keep it right here. Right now it's 2 fouls. Bellmont 1 foul. Woodlan 4 points just for Mary Ann Bleaky. Well, we talked with Coach Heim earlier this week, and we asked him about last year and the ensuing hopes for this season. And he said he loved the team and their unity and toughness, but again, the NEA is extremely difficult. 3 teams made it at least to a sectional. 2 teams won a sectional championship. 2 teams went to semi-state. And neither of those were the conference champion. So that preaches to the depth of the NEA as Kroikeberg kicks out to Marianne Bleaky. She drives in, pumps, tries it this time, and gets 2 more over the outstretched arm of Alyssa Anderson. 6 points so far for Bleaky. And then Wild inside. Woodlan throws it away. And now Coach Randall going to reach into his bench. Mariah Tholner and Scarlett Gillingham will enter. Up top, Kitson hands it off to Barton. Kreukenberg now with the basketball. They swing it to the far side corner. Directing traffic. Kitson going to step inside, blaze it up off the glass with the left hand. Can't get it to go down. Both sides fighting for the rebound. Now it's down on the floor. And a jump ball is the call. Arrow favors the Braves. And they'll take it the other way. Now coming to the scorer's table, the freshman, number 3, Addison Crozier. Very strong in the volleyball season. And now as we flip to Winter, she'll do it on the basketball court as well. They get the ball into Gillingham. And that pass forward to McDaniel. Gillingham going inside. Anderson didn't have the angle. Belmont's racing the other way once again. Kreukenberg just inside the free throw line. Knocks down the jumper. 8-0 Belmont. In the first points for Annalie Kreukenberg. And then a foul committed here on the near side. Team's running before I can even write down the numbers. Subs back into the game. Lainey French re-enters. Brianna Converset gets her first minutes of the game. That last foul was against number 4, Caitlin Barton. Pass over the head of McDaniel. And now Woodlan coming back the other way. That one was tipped. Anderson able to go out and corral it. Light pressure coming from Hadley Caffey. And then Coach Dave Randall wants a timeout. But that one just 30 seconds as well, so I can catch my breath for a moment. As can both sides. Guess I don't really get to catch my breath. I get to give you more info on these other teams. I'm going to go back to Heim and talking about the depth of the NE8. He said they love to repeat as champions in the conference, but they're aware of the gauntlet that lies ahead. You don't win this conference easily. You have to grind for it. You have to work for it. And you're going to have to go through some really, really good teams to do so. A lot of teams around the area ranked right now. Homestead still sits in the number 1 spot. Norwell chilling right now at number 10. Warsaw in at number 3. They're even receiving first place votes. Woodlan feeds Alyssa Anderson now inside. No angle for Gillingham. Braves go the other way. Feed inside with the angle was number 23, Brianna Converset. So Belmont out to a 10-0 start. And Woodlan still trying to break the ice. They get it inside high off the glass. The foul was committed, and it'll send Emma McDaniel to the line. First foul on Lainey French. Can the Warriors get on the board? First free throw is no good. Lexi Peoples now enters. Alyssa Anderson will take a seat. Second free throw on the way from McDaniel. That one bounces off the front iron and in, so the Warriors finally get on the board with 1:54 here in the first quarter. And Coach Randall trying to keep his girls in the fight and just keep them playing. They're not playing bad defense on the other end as now Kitson swings to the corner. Barton thought about a 3. Now she's going to drive inside. Wraparound pass in the lane. Caffey off the glass. It's no good. Rebound to Sterling. She tries to push it ahead. Wild ball control from the Warriors. Now they've got it inside. Off the glass, it was too strong. Marvelous box out inside from the Braves. Barton's got the ball with 1:18. Feeds it up Kitson. Kitson weaving through the court. 3 on the way. Deliver from Lainey French. And then wild out of bounds. Barton was racing after it. Kruckeberg and Layla Hodson come onto the floor. Lexi Peoples will inbound from the near side. Caffey is in defense. Barton tipped it again, and this time she's going to control it. Driving inside around Peoples, can't get it to fall. Caffey gets the offensive board, and then a foul committed near side by Addison Crozier. 57.9 to go here in the first quarter. 13-1 in favor of the visiting Bellmont Braves. Hadley Caffey will walk out. French will inbound on the baseline. And inside it was Marianne Bleaky getting positioning. Leads now 14 points. Woodlan gets the ball. Hudson. She's got to go. They hand it off to Crozier. Finally across the timeline, and she stepped on the baseline. .40 seconds for the Lady Braves. They get it in. Kruckeberg working on Hodson. Drives in the lane. Picks up the bucket and the foul. She'll go to the line for one more. Annalie Kruckeberg gets her second bucket of the game. Layla Hodson picks up her first foul. Free throw, can't get it to roll home. Cleaning house was who else? Marianne Bleaky. Pressure still alive and well from the Braves. And Coach Randall wants another timeout. This one also 30 seconds. So once more, we'll just keep it right here. When we talked to Coach Randall pregame, we asked about where he thinks his team lies and, what they're going to be. He says they're still trying to learn and figure that out. They know what they've got in Alyssa Anderson, but they're going to have to find a way. New players are going to have to step up, and they're playing hard, but just need to find ways to get the ball in the hoop. Obviously, the 1 point in tonight's match. Said they've struggled shooting from the field. So that'll be something to watch as the season continues, as well as just the night. Here's another full court pressure from the Braves. Flying all over the court. It's tipped out of bounds by French. There's 13.2 seconds left in the first quarter, and about the last minute has been spent entirely on this end of the floor. Peoples gets it into Sterling. Sterling finds one inside, and then 2 points for Mariah Tholner. Belmont's wasting no time. They're in the lane a little bit too quickly. And that's how the first quarter is going to end. Firm control of the night. Bellmont leads it 19-3. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, get you ready for the second quarter. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana High School girls basketball on Summit City Sports.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Back here on Summit City Sports, Eli Lawrence bringing you the Woodland Warriors and the Bellmont Braves. Well, it was all Bellmont in the first quarter. They were led by Marianne Bleakey. She had 10 points, but really it was their defense that shined and forced the 16-point lead. Just one field goal for Woodland so far, and then a free throw from Emma McDaniel. Kruikenberg now up top for Bellmont, swings it to Bleakey, now inside to her sister Marianne. And now she's got to kick it out. Hodson tipped it. Kruikenberg with the ball again, opts away from the screen, now hands off Kitson. Driving inside, Ashley Bleakey kicks it back out. Shot fake from French. Now it's Kitson getting a screen and working into the lane. Drops it to Bleakey, but she shuffled her feet, took one too many steps, and a turnover for Bellmont. Haven't seen that a lot tonight. So Woodland's defense holds firm and outlasts that Bellmont possession, but now they've got to get to the other end of the floor, and that's been no small task tonight. Sterling gets it done this time, and now she's got it on the near corner. Back up top, Crozier thought about a three. She opts to give it to Hobson on the far side wing. Hodson dumps and gives away. That was Tholner. Inside, Peoples off the glass. It's no good. Rebound to Ashley Bleakey. Bleakey into the near corner. French trying to go baseline. Sterling stood her up. Now Kitson patrolling back to the top of the key and handing off to Bleakey. Bleakey gives French. French drives in. Wonderful feed. Marianne Bleakey gets two more off a great assist from Lainey French. And then a foul picked up by Bleakey. Bellmont 21, Woodland 3. First foul on Marianne Bleakey. Now a line change for the Warriors. Peoples to throw in. In the middle of the court, she finds Alyssa Anderson, who takes it across the timeline, and Woodland can set up the offense. Sterling hands off McDaniel. McDaniel goes inside. It was tipped to Marianne Bleakey. Now they go up. Bleakey intercepts it, and now she's racing the other way into the paint, kicking out. French finds Bleakey again. 12 points so far. Bleakey to Bleakey, three on the way, no good. Kruikenberg after the rebound, but she couldn't corral it. And now Woodland will get the basketball back. Peoples throwing in on the spot, tries to wrap it in, just barely does to Schumann, and then Schumann throws that pass into traffic. French coming back the other way for the Braves. Into the corner, Kruikenberg a three, got it! Annalie Kruikenberg gets her first three of the game. And now Bellmont's got the basketball again. Kruikenberg giving to Ashley Bleakey. She shot fakes from the line and then goes inside. Too much touch at the rim. And then a foul picked up again by Marianne Bleakey. That's her second of the second quarter. Tholner comes to the table along with Gillingham for Woodland. And then she walks onto the floor. Coming in for Bellmont, number 10, Hadley Caffey. Ball thrown to the top of the key for Schumann. Schumann had it taken away by Bleaky. Kitson now for the Braves. Hands it up top, French. French feeds back. Kitson thought about a three. Schumann recovers defensively. Now into the corner, Kreukeberg. Going fishing was Emma McDaniel, and she ended up poking it out of bounds. Crozier now goes to the table. She'll replace Savannah Schumann. French inbounds to Kreukeberg. Kreukeberg gives up to Kitson. Now they run an elevator screen. Kreukeberg, a three, too strong. It bounces off the back iron. Rebound, Alyssa Anderson. Head up to Scarlett Gillingham, now inside Tholner. Tholner throws to the top of the key. One more pass. McDaniel tries a jumper and gets it to fall. First field goal of the second quarter. Make it 24-5. Lead stands at 19. Caffey up top tries a long two and delivers. Gets her first points of the night. Woodlan now. McDaniel had it wiped away by Caffey. Marianne Bleaky grabbed the loose ball. Now she's driving inside. Kicks to the corner. Three on the way from Kreukeberg. No good. Long rebound. Who did it go off last? They're going to say it went off the knee of Kreukeberg. Caitlin Barton comes back in for Bellmont. The Braves currently hold a 21-point advantage. Ball into Tholner. Trying to drive past Bleaky, she does. Swing it to Gillingham. That jumper's no good. Anderson got the board. Stepping around Bleaky, she can't get it to fall. And here come the Braves. Kreukeberg, one more into the corner, but Barton overstepped her lines. Out of bounds. Baseline inbound coming for the Braves. And they'll send subs in. Caitlin Sterling now coming to the table for Woodlan. 3:36 to go, first half. Bellmont up 26-5. Tholner gets it into Crozier. She took one dribble and then picked it up. Now Sterling. Bellmont starting to back off a little bit. Thrown inside. McDaniel lost it. Crozier now got it back for the Warriors. They try to feed the paint. And now on the ground we got a jump ball. Possession arrow going to favor the Warriors. So they'll have it out on the baseline. 3:17 to go first half. Get you a football update here soon. Crozier gets it into Anderson. Anderson gives it back out for Sterling. Sterling to Tholner. Inside Anderson. Up around traffic. Gets the two. And the first 2 points for Alyssa Anderson. Kitson feeds Caffey. Tries another long two. This time she can't get it to fall. And now Caitlin Sterling for Woodlan, carrying it the other way. Addison Crozier at the top of the key, being guarded by the senior. They throw it inside, and then Sterling's pass was deflected and picked up by Ashley Bleaky, one of the 6 sophomores. Head pass to Kitson. Kitson gives to Barton. Barton steps through the lane, and then a foul is going to be picked up by number 12, Caitlin Sterling. That's going to be her first. And just the first team foul of the quarter against the Braves. It's 26-7, now 27-7. As Barton gets her first point of the night. Second free throw falls as well, so the lead's pushed back out to 21. Crozier around multiple defenders, goes inside and then just has to flip it away. It goes over the hands of Tholner, who was tipped out by Bellmont. Lainey French comes in for Ashley Bleaky with 2:22 to go here in the first half. Woodlan trying to cut into the deficit. They throw it in for Tholner, but it's taken away by Kreukenberg. Kreukenberg scanning, gives into the wing. Barton out of the corner, 3 on the way, long arch. It's no good. And then Caffey, too much as she swung and went after the ball. So foul by Hadley Caffey. Inbound coming for Lexi Peoples. Peoples launches it over the middle of the court. Now they get it back to Peoples again in the middle. Woodland a little bit of more room to set up the offense. It's thrown away and picked up by Tholner. Tholner feeds Lexi Peoples. The southpaw throws it up. Can't get it to go. I do apologize. I didn't have that possession, so hopefully my radio doing enough. 3 on the way from French off the glass. It's no good. Rebound goes to Barton, and Sterling came in and took it away. Now Woodland trying to move their way up the floor. Warriors got 90 seconds left in the half. They feed Tholner at the free throw line, trying to go inside. Peoples had the angle, but threw it out of bounds. She was able to slip behind the defense. Just lost her footing and lost the ball. Bellmont put up almost 70 on the Warriors last season. Caffey trying another jumper. Unafraid to shoot it. And she's got another one for her total. And then taken away, Kreukenberg inside, and the foul. She's going to the line. Annalie Kreukenberg. Now 5 points in the quarter and 9 in the game. Foul going against number 12, Caitlin Sterling. That's her second. Kreukenberg at the line to extend the lead to 26. She does. Throwing that pass, batted away. It's like watching a group of DBs out here. Kreukenberg another 3. This time she can't get it. Crozier stops on a dime, throws it up but can't finish. Kreukenberg got it again. We're under a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. Barton slows it down. 30 seconds remain. Kreukenberg with the basketball for the Bellmont Braves. She gives it for French. They're working around near the volleyball line. Now we'll see if they run a set. 15 on the clock. People starting to get set in positions. It looks like they're setting up the elevator screen again. French ball fake. Throw back to Caffey. This time she'll pop it. Missed it short. Kreukenberg goes and saves it. And now the first half will expire. All Bellmont here in the first half. They lead it 31-7. We shall take a break, and when we come back, get you some first half stats, a look around the area, and get you ready for the second half of basketball. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana High School girls basketball on Summit City Sports.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge. Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never make it no. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Oh God. Let her cook. All these sauce I'm trying.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at PSM Sports.
Football teams out and about. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Woodburn. 3.5 before we get set for the second half of play. It's been all Bellmont here tonight, and we'll try and focus on some of the other things out and around Indiana High School football action tonight. Regional championships. Angola right now in a dogfight with the nation's leading rusher, Miles McLaughlin, and the Knox Redskins. McLaughlin got his, and I quote, 69th touchdown of the season. You think your Madden team is good on a video game on rookie mode? This kid's the real deal. Just recently picked up an offer from Ball State, but in danger of seeing his high school career cut short. And at this point in life, if you remember earlier, we gave you a score update from Adams Central at the landing strip, and the Jets were down 14-0. And they have since made it a 21-14 game with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Jets are, of course, back on top because where else would they be? It's tradition at this point. Unbelievable effort out of that program. South Adams trails North Miami by 1. The last update we gave from that game was 14-0. Now it's 14-13. North Miami still out in front. Carroll facing off against Penn. They lead it right now 21-15. Extra point pending for the Kingsmen. And Bishop Dwenger, one of the strongest defenses in the state of Indiana, they lead Lebanon 29-7. We got about a minute left before second half basketball. To recap the first half, well, it wasn't great for Woodlan. They got 2 points from Alyssa Anderson, 2 points from Mariah Tholner, 3 points from Emma McDaniel, and that's about it. On the flip side for Bellmont, the suffocating defense. On the offensive side of the ball, they're led by Annalie Kreukeberg, who has 10, and Marianne Bleakey, who has 12. Hadley Caffey chips in with 4. Caitlin Barton and Brianna Converset both have 2. So 33-7 is how we'll start the second half. We'll go back to our wide shot for the night. The Dwenger game according to the score, has not yet reached halftime. Crazy. Try and check in on Bishop Lures. They're at Twin Lakes, looking for their billionth trip to Indianapolis. But we're back to basketball between Bellmont and Woodlan, as the Braves look to close out and move to 2-0. Here's Ashley Bleaky kicking to the corner. Kroikeberg, a three! Good! Annalie Kroikeberg wasting no time in getting the Braves on the scoreboard here in the second. Ashley Bleaky tipped it towards the line and then went and saved it to avail. Lures Trails Twin Lakes 7-0. Inside, Emma McDaniel off the glass for two. You can make it 5 points for the senior. Ashley Bleaky, big steps through the lane. She was fouled on her way up. The Lures game actually just reached halftime. No, it is 8:35 local time. Those Twin Lakes might be. I'm going to be honest, as a Northwestern Ohio boy, don't really know where Twin Lakes is. First free throw, good from Bleaky. The foul was charged to Lexi Peoples. Ashley Bleaky, that actually her first point of the night. Second free throw falls short. 28-point lead still intact. Woodlan inside two for Savannah Schumann. Here's a three on the way. Bleaky, no good. Rebound, Marianne Bleaky. Got it. She'll try a jumper. Drills it. 14 now on the scoreboard for Marianne Bleaky. Driving inside. Schumann looking for two more. Not enough with the left hand. Here come the Braves. Inside again. Bleaky, another try. This one off the glass. No good. McDaniel went down to the floor, and we're going to get a foul on Marianne Bleaky. That is her third. 14s. Nearing the end of the first half, Angola and Knox. Angola first sectional championship win since 2018, which may not seem as long as it really has been. And that's been a minute. Three on the way from Lainey French is no good. Marianne Bleaky a rebound, and then a foul down low. Anderson sealed the roof on Bleaky's shot anyways. It's those last 2 points. Kitson, the corner. French now inside. Ashley Bleaky. She goes up and will go to the line after being fouled. Caitlin Sterling picks up her second. So Bleaky will shoot two. Dwanger 29-7 at halftime. I mean, we're talking pretty close to our score. 40-11, excuse me. Trying to run everything ourselves. Second free throw is no good. Here come the Warriors. Getting in each other's way, and then a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Warriors. And Marianne Bleaky, it's like I cut on her knee, so she'll have to come out while I patch that up. So Caitlin Barton will go in while Bleaky goes and gets a bandage. Peoples to inbound, gets it into Alyssa Anderson. Silent night from Anderson in this one. Sterling fires back inside. Alyssa Anderson through contact, hit the bucket, but the shot not going to count. And the foul on the floor. A little under 5.5 remains here in the third quarter. 40-11 your score. Ball thrown into Anderson. Anderson sizing up Barton, now working into the paint. Kicks it out. 3 on the way. Schumann got it! Savannah Schumann now with 5 here in the quarter. Kreukenberg left her open. Her shot got tipped as the defense recovered. Scarlett Gillingham, one of the sophomores for this Woodland team, now enters the floor. Peoples scans the court to inbound, gets it into Gillingham, who's now trying to race up the other way. They've moved it across the timeline. McDaniel goes inside Anderson. Anderson working around French, puts it up, no good. Rebound Peoples. Forced out by Bellmont. Hadley Caffey will now come in, as Lainey French will take a seat. McDaniel launches it into Peoples. Peoples stood up here in the near wing side. Anderson lofts it for McDaniel, who moves back to the top of the key. Kreukenberg all over her. Schumann trying to go inside on Ashley Bleaky. And they got to travel against Schumann. Here come the Braves. Kitson gives it up Kreukenberg. Kreukenberg working on Schumann. Goes inside, wraps the pass around for Caffey. Off the glass with the left hand. 2 more for Hadley. Caffey moves her total to Anderson feeds inside for Peoples. Peoples put it on the ground, and then a foul going to be picked up by Annalie Kreukenberg. That's just the first foul on Kreukenberg in tonight's contest. And now line change for Woodland. And they'll elect. We got Crozier coming in to replace McDaniel. Thrown in and put down on the ground. We got a jump ball. No, they're going to say Kreukenberg had it and then was out on the baseline, so they'll throw in again. She was tied up with Gillingham. Ball thrown in, top of the key for Sterling. Sterling gives it over to Anderson. 3:48 to go here in the third quarter. Kreukenberg just fell in front of the basketball and knocked it out of bounds. Crozier setting up, throws it out. Gillingham tried to hand it off. It was taken away. Who else? Annalie Kreukenberg. The other way, she throws inside. Bleaky around contact and will make another trip to the free throw line. South Adams has now stepped in front of North Miami. 19-14 the score, 2:35 and counting in the third quarter. Adams Central holds a narrow 1-point lead now over Eastbrook as the first row goes down from Bleaky. 3 points in the quarter, all 3 at the charity stripe. Second free throw, good as well. So she adds 1 more to her total and will now venture over to the bench as coming in to replace her is Brianna Conversett. Emma McDaniel in for the Woodland Warriors. Anderson gives off Crozier. And Crozier throws it into traffic. Bellmont takeaway. Foul committed. I believe it's going against Alyssa Anderson. And it is. That her second. Right now 2 fouls and 2 points for Alyssa Anderson. Not her best showing. Bellmont with a masterful defensive performance. They allowed just 15 points. At the 15th foul of the quarter on Woodland, so Bellmont will be shooting 2. As of right now, the Braves have allowed 29 points on the season as they're here in their second game. I blinked and Adams Central scored again. They now lead at 27-20. Second free throw on the way from Kitson. She gets her first point of the night. 45-14. Then no good for the Warriors. Bellmont coming the other way again. Head pass to Barton inside around Anderson. And getting the 2. Caitlin Barton, the sophomore, going at this senior. Inside Anderson, can't corral it, and it goes out of bounds. Bellmont quickly the other way. Short corner jumper from Kreukenberg is good. The lead's now out to 35, and this clock is not going to stop the rest of the way. They hand it off Tholner, and now we're going to get a timeout. Full timeout from the Warriors. We'll take it right along with them. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana High School girls basketball on Summit City Sports.
Game day, the moment athletes live for. The intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here on Summit City Sports, Eli Lawrence giving you Woodland and Bellmont. It's a 35-point lead in favor of the Braves. Coming out of a Woodland timeout, the Warriors will have the ball moving from right to left. They should have it out here on the side. Getting set to throw in. Halftime update still. Bishop Dwenger 29, Lebanon 7. Update from Monroe. 28-20 Flying Jets on top of the Eastbrook Panthers. As we're back to basketball here from Woodburn. Tholner being guarded by 2 defenders, and that's been the biggest key. Now Bellmont giving us a zone look. Into the corner, 3 on the way. Gillingham, no good. Offensive board to Addison Crozier, just throws it back into traffic. She finds Tholner up at the top of the key, still fighting for it. Crozier got it again, throws it in Tholner, and now we got a foul. hands all over the place. Picking up the foul is Maya Schlemmer. That's her first. Ball into Lexi Peoples, tries the jumper from just outside the elbow. Gillingham on the floor and then popped it out, looking for one of her teammates. 90 seconds to go in the third quarter, 35-point lead. Bellmont, barring the greatest comeback in sports history, as there's another two for Ashley Bleaky. Her first shot from the field tonight. Bellmont going to move to 2-0 on the season. Here's the three from Gillingham. That one missed long. Peoples goes up, can't finish. Tholner now trying to give it a shot. She had it blocked. Another offensive board, this time from McDaniel, but it's taken away by the Bellmont defense, and now they've moved it up again inside. Barton for two. 53-14, under a minute in the third quarter. McDaniel at the top of the key, gives it up Addison Crozier. The freshman feeds to Scarlett Gillingham, and now into the short corner, the senior Peoples drives. Didn't have the angle with the left hand, and then out of bounds off of Ashley Bleaky. Woodlan got to hurry. Now they'll set the ball with about 10. They get it in. Gillingham, a little bit of space, throwing back inside. McDaniel out to Gillingham. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Got to throw it up. Fires, and it fell short. That's the end of 3 quarters. Bellmont firm control over the Woodland Warriors. We'll take a break, and when we come back, give you the fourth. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on Summit City Sports.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it. I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them. We ain't never make it up. Back for everything I ever lost. I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth. We in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bad. Oh God. Let her cook. All this sauce.
Back here on Summit City Sports, Eli Lawrence bringing you Bellmont and Woodland, the Lady Braves. 8 minutes away from moving to 2-0 on the season. And we'll try and take a look at what's coming up for some of these squads. Catch some basketball action tomorrow on Summit City Sports. I will be in Ossian giving you Norwell and Northridge, the 20th or the 17th ranked Raiders and the 10th ranked Knights. Should be an exciting game as Ashley Bleaky drives inside through a lot of contact from Scarlett Gillingham. Now we'll get the scoreboard back up for you. You guys probably know the story. Ball in for the Braves. Short corner for Marianne Bleaky. And then the pass from Ashley Bleaky sails over the head of, that's 33. We do have it listed. 33, that's Caitlin Bourne. I had that written down wrong on my score sheet, but not on the spotting board. Near side, Emma McDaniel. Throws it up top, one more to Gillingham. And then taken away, Lainey French. Laney French drives inside for the Braves with the left hand around contact, can't finish. Caffey now going up off the glass. It's no good. Marianne Bleaky gets the board standing near the top. Bourne inside, and then a charge taken by Peoples. Subs coming to the side and the table for Woodlan. So a bit of a line change. Coming up next for Bellmont, they'll be in action on the 18th at Bishop Dwenger. That game will be on Summit City Sports. It should be, at least. Jay County will be the next home game for these Bellmont Braves, one of the best teams in the AC year in and year out, but have been dethroned as conference champions by Bluffton last year. Alyssa Anderson gets 2. She'll have something to say about that conference championship once play really gets going. Belmont's already in the paint on the other side of the floor, and then Thorne are going to pick up a foul. That her second. Well, the scoreboard reads one thing. How does the scoreboard read two things? It says it's her first, but it also says it's her second. I have it as her first. So we'll go with that. First free throw is no good from Gaffey. Second shot on the way, no good as well. Offensive board, though, and then the pass past the arms of French. Out of bounds, Woodland basketball. 5 minutes left to go in the game. Layla Hodson now with the basketball. Tries to feed Tholner, but it's taken away. Bourne throws it up for French. French tries a jumper. Got it in transition. Her first points of the second half. Woodland now trying to go fast themselves. Make it 55-16. Bump the lead back up to 39. Anderson, or correction, that's Schumann for 2. A little hook shot. She's now got 7 in the half. Bourne tries a jumper. Missed everything. Board goes to Alyssa Anderson. Schumann trying a 3. That one's no good off the back iron. Rebound, Marianne Bleaky. Bellmont coming the other way. Bleaky kicks out to Bourne. Bourne trying a 3. That one well short. And then Anderson boxing out Bleaky as Hodson takes it and carries it the other way. Firing in, near side, short corner. Schumann too long from 3. That might have been good. Bleaky threw it away into the hands of Tholner, and she gets her 3rd and 4th points of the game. Poked away, comes out to Bourne. Bleaky a 3 off the glass. She can't get it to roll. Ashley Bleaky got the board. Inside, she won't finish. Flipped near corner. She'll try the 3 instead. That one missed short. Finally, Woodland corrals a board and can head the other way. Head pass up, Layla Hodson. Hodson gives it back. Schumann shot fake. Back to Hodson. She'll try a 3. That one's short. Marianne Bleaky the board. 3 minutes left. And we got a timeout. "30-second timeout charged. But it's just for subs as clock will stop. Lures has knotted things up. At Twin Lakes, they score on the opening drive of the second half. 7-7 between the Knights and Indians. Kroikenberg back into the game for Bellmont. Now she's in the lane trying to kick out. Bourne goes after the ball and gets it back from down on the floor. Barton hands off. Kitson Goes up top, Bourne. Now to Kreukenberg, trying to go baseline on Hodson. Drops her and picks up 2. Annalie Kreukenberg. 2 more for a total 57-20 the score. 2.5 remain on the clock. Here's a shot on the way. That one's no good from Olivia Trigg. Driving inside is Kitson, and Trigg commits the foul. So her first. And what might be our last pair of subs for the game. Kreukenberg comes out. Bourne comes out. 1:45 left on the clock. Bellmont gets it in. They throw it back. Kitson tries to go up, had it blocked. Barton got the rebound, and then she was fouled. She goes up. 90 seconds left. Barton going to the line for 2. Eastbrook tied it up against Adams Central. 28 all, 6:35 to go for fourth quarter. Halftime score from Penn, 21-16 Chargers out in front of the undefeated Kingsmen. Free throw on the way, good from Bourne. A solid second half from Barton. Barton, not Bourne. Second free throw on the way from Caitlin Barton. Rolls home. So she picks up 2 more. Trigg gives it up. Trigg wraps it inside to Crozier, and we got a foul correction. It is Brianna Noble, the sophomore. I do not have a 22 listed for Woodlan anywhere. Here's Noble, throws it back to the top of the key for Hodson. We're inside a minute to go. Crozier tries to go inside. Can't get it. A ball bounced on the baseline. 30 seconds left. Woodland going to have the basketball. It's not really going to much matter. See if they can tack on a couple of more points before the final buzzer. Noble launches it in. Long 3 from outside. Off the glass. It's no good. Rebound to the Braves. Both sides really digging into their bench. Ella Shum now out. Barton likely just going to dribble this one out. 2 seconds. Trigg pokes at it. Kitson will finish it. Bellmont decisively over the Woodland Warriors. They pick a W. Move to 2-0. 59-20 the final. And a commanding win for the Bellmont Lady Braves. We'll award our Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game. Tonight, it's going to be Marianne Bleaky. We're going to try that again. Awarding our Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game, leading scorer on the night, Annalie Kreukenberg, with 17 points for the Braves. Defensively, they all get a gold star. They were suffocating on that side of the ball. They give up just 20 points, 5 more than they gave up Tuesday night against Concordia. Well, we said it a couple of times tonight. Just masterful effort from Bellmont. Kreukenberg, the Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game, 17 points. We'll see you next time. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. So long from Woodburn. And have a great night, everybody.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, Nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Club Football League at Leo, my freshman year of high school. I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge. Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never make it no. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook, Big Low come through frying. Hey, let her cook, okay. Too much cake out bow, oh God. Let her cook, all this sauce I'm trying.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and